Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Faith.
My name is Sakis.
And today we are back with an exciting video. So we are going to talk about
the pros and cons of being single for too long.
Yeah, so let's get right into it.
Okay. We've been talking with a lot of our friends and we realized most of our friends, most people around us have been single for such a long time, and we just wanted to know the benefits of being single for so long and the disadvantages.
Yeah, like pros and cons.
Yeah.
And we are mainly going to talk about our own experiences.
Yeah.
For instance, me, I've been single for like 3 years now. Yeah, it's actually
it's almost 3 years.
Yeah, in a few months it will be three years. And by single I mean, okay, I'm not completely not dating, but yani from a serious relationship
that is
single.
Defined.
Yeah, a serious defined relationship. So single for like 3 years myself.
I've been single for a very long time. Let's just say for all my life.
No.
But I've been single for a very, very long time. Very long. I think it's almost 5 years. I think.
Really?
2018.
Wait. Okay.
But okay, yeah, we've been single for so long.
Yeah.
So Faith, let's start with you. One of the pros. Let's start with the pros first.
My number one pro, my favorite thing, is living alone. And for me, it's because my previous serious relationship, I was cohabiting. So for me, my favorite thing has been living alone. It's the best thing ever. Yeah. I love living alone. Like, I enjoy.
I know.
I enjoyed cohabiting, but I really, really enjoy
the freedom of being by yourself.
Yeah.
For me, my first point is you have a lot of time for yourself and for your friends and for your family. Yeah. I feel like when you're in a relationship, kwanza here Nairobi, Monday to Friday you're working, you have Saturday and Sunday, and most of the time you end up spending it with your significant other. So so yeah, you get time for your friends and yourself and your family.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually true because mostly if you are dating, for me, these are personal experiences. This is my personal experience. If I'm dating, most weekends I'll be with my partner. Yeah. So now I get a lot of time with my family, my niece, my nephew, my brothers, my sisters-in-laws. I love it and I am enjoying it for now.
Yeah.
My second pro is dating freely. I'm dating multiple people.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm saying dating, not being in a relationship with. So dating for me is going on dates, just talking to different people. I love it. Like I've learned a few things, because when you are in a relationship, like this person, you know what they like and what. So you are living within the confines of that relationship. Yeah. But being single for this period that I've really enjoyed just knowing different people, experiencing different things with different people. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's just really nice. Clarify, dating does not equate sex. It's just
absolutely. Yeah, it's very good to clarify. Before tuanze kutupatia backlash hapa hivi, we're talking about dating.
Yeah. Yeah, your point is good. You get to date freely. I feel like most of the time when you are in a relationship, you get comfortable and then dates zinakuwa less.
Yeah.
Weekends mostly zinakuwa za kukaa kwa nyumba ama ya run errands na partner wako, but you go on dates, you find new places to eat out, new places to visit.
Yeah.
My second point is you learn to be alone without feeling lonely all the time. By the way, there are days you feel lonely, but most times you just learn to be alone without necessarily feeling lonely. I don't know. It's self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah. Me, I've learned that I really enjoy my own company. Like I enjoy nakimbianga kutoka job kuja tu kwa nyumba just to be alone. I love it. And also like since my previous relationship, I feel like nilikuwa kwa I was young and then campo and then like kulikuwa na two relationship. So in period I've just enjoyed being myself and maybe not living in a family setup or anything, because now this is a period that I've just been alone doing my own things and just being me. Yeah.
Kwanza say a quarter life crisis.
Yeah. It's nice. It's amazing.
Your second point about that.
Freedom. So it's me, I'm personally really enjoying the freedom, and this is just as simple as unajua kwa in a relationship, you owe that person some explanation. Unajua wezi sema ati, oh, I don't owe anybody. No, because you will have to at least be courteous enough to tell your partner, nimetoka job, naenda point A, naenda point B, naenda point C, I don't like it and I'm very terrible in communication. So
not really, but okay.
Yeah, so I just like being a free bird, and and not cause I don't explaining, and it's not ati unajua sometimes mtu anza misinterpret ati explaining ati you have to know. It's just common courtesy.
Yeah.
If you're dating someone, you'll definitely tell them your weekend plans and all that. So Mimi, I'm very spontaneous and I like it. Yeah.
My third point is you learn to love yourself, which most of the time gives you a better judgment of love. I feel like when you start loving yourself in different ways, you know how love feels like and what love isn't. I think it makes sense, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Cause sasa unajua ukikuwa single, vitu zenye, you really just love yourself.
Let me give one example for myself. When I was in a relationship, I thought it was okay when you have an argument with someone, a disagreement with the person you're with, it is okay for them to go silent until siku nye na feel kukuongelesha ndio naongea. But being by myself, na feel like, no, that is not love. If I love someone, tumekosana, we yes, there is time out, but pia lazima wezi enda for a whole month just because you are still angry. It doesn't make sense. That's not love to me anymore.
Yeah. And also kwa hiyo point ya loving yourself, taking yourself on dates, just buying yourself gifts, just treating yourself nicely. Yeah, and that leads me to my next point, which is being 30 and single. Oh, I just turned 30. And yani kitambo nilikuwa nafikiria it's scary. Though even though like since I was like very young, I've never wanted to get married before 30. Yeah, I've never actually. Na kwanga nataka like beyond 30 uko mbele. Yani it's not something that ni zile tukwanga wadogo tukisema oh by this age, yani mine was after 30. So being 30 and single is very liberating, I would say. For me. Kwa sababu first of all, one thing I like is like right now I have better standards. Kwa sababu mtu mwenye ninge date nikikuwa a bit younger, and now right now there are things that I cannot tolerate. And also by standards, I take myself on dates. And so saa zingine zinakunga simple dates, saa zingine ni you dress up, you go for a date, dinner, vitu kama hizo. So right now I wouldn't date someone mwenye ati anataka tukae kwa nyumba 24/7, relationship ya bedroom. Yeah, that's a standard that I've set. And also aside from that, kuna zile tu vitu zenye the older you get, kuna vitu una realize simple things as abuse, mental abuse. It's at this age, and also being single, it's easier to spot.
Yeah.
It's easier to spot, this is a red flag. Alafu unajua like being in a relationship, utakuwa like mtu anafanya kitu unamsamea. You might not even realize it. I feel like that's how watu wanabakingi kwa abusive relationship. Kwa sababu you don't realize, you don't know what is outside. You have nothing else to refer to, especially kama umekuwa kwa relationships back to back.
Yeah.
You can even find yourself in a position that you're allowing things to happen to you, or allowing people to do some things.
Now most times when you're in a relationship, knowingly or unknowingly, you find yourself unaji distance from your friends.
Yeah.
Knowingly or unknowingly. So inakufanya unaji, you lose focus on other things that happen, una focused on that relationship. Which brings me to my next point. It's you are able to make better friends mostly when you're single.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like since I've been single, I've been able to make better friends. Unajua ukikuwa kwa relationship, most of the friends that you have ni maybe girlfriends ya friends ya your boy. It's just alafu there's this stigma about being in a relationship and having a lot of single friends. So I just feel being single, you make better friends when you are married, when you are single, when you are single moms, and you are okay with it without someone else judging you ama kukwambia huyo si beshte mkwa huyo si yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because nini, when you're in a relationship, when you love someone, when someone is important to you, their opinion really matters.
Very much.
So yeah, being single, you are able to like just make your choices without being judged. Unapunguza kucut off watu because it's really important.
Alikuwa na nani? Simuongeleshi tena.
Yeah, it's really important to like have friends. I still have pros.
Whoa.
Yes. Yeah, so another advantage, as I've mentioned, I've turned 30, and obviously in the African society kuna ma pressure, kuna zile pressure, and sometimes your pressure ikuangia ati mtu anako pressure, like people are just mtu anasema tu Kenyana fia sema akisuanze mapema, which from that's some people kama tuseme our aunties and uncles, that's all they know. They started early and it worked out for them. So kuna hizo opinions, but also times are different. So even like kukua single for a while, for me personally imenitolea hiyo pressure because I've been able to deal with it and I never feel like I am late to be in a relationship ama niko na pressure kuwa in a relationship, and mostly because also kama the older generation, pressure yao ya wewe kuwa married ni kwa sababu wanataka kuwa na mtoto. Kama ni mzazi atakwambia ati nataka kucheza na mtoto na mjukuu wangu kabla nichoke. For me, and this is one thing like I want to really clarify, I am not particular about having children. And I say this a lot, but people misinterpret. Seriously, I do not want to have children. I'm not very particular. It's not something that is a big priority. I can have or I cannot have. So naweza fika kwa mbele and change mind, but it's not a priority. Hata when I panga like my goals nikikuwa mzee, I don't see children. Yeah, I can compromise for my partner, but I don't really see children.
For me, let me just be honest. Growing up, nikiwa mdogo, like I always saw myself as a wife, as a mom. Nilikuwa nasema by 26 nitakuwa nimemaliza, but hey, by 26 is when heartbreak inakutanika now you're back. But the more I've been single, I've realized like there is more to life than just being a mom, a wife. Yeah, mimi nimekuwa converted, not in a bad way though. I'll just be honest, mimi from a very young age, at most of my friends, most of my family members, they don't believe I am almost 30 na sina mtu, because maybe nilikuwa by 23 maybe walikuwa nafikiria nitakuwa bibi ya mtu, but I've learned to love myself. I've learned to want more for myself. And it's very liberating. And also, just to clarify on my side, I want to get married. The fact that I do not want children does not mean that, as in kuna na a lot of, whenever I post that na, as in watu wanakujanga na so many opinions and all kunipreachia, but I feel like you are misunderstanding. Sijasema nataka marriage. Wait.
I want a partner. I want someone to grow old with. I want all those things. That's why I have absolutely no problem with dating someone who has children.
We want partners, not husbands.
Yes. Another advantage of being single for a long time is investment and thinking of old age. Of late tunaonanga a lot of stories about investing with your partner, sijui nini. Kuna wenye naendea poa, kuna wenye naendea vibaya, but I just feel like being able to just think about it by yourself and sit yourself down and say, what do I actually want, and work towards it. Yani uninterrupted. Ile yenye like lazima ni accommodate, so that mtu akikuja they are adding on to it. It's not at now your life literally revolves around this person. I love a situation where unaonanga stories zingine like hata kwa movies nini mtu anasema ana inherit like wealth from a grandmother. You see, like huyo ni mtu mwenye probably like alikuwa na yake, and then you find your partner with theirs, and then
they add on to
they add on to
ama they help
each other.
Rather
than yani kukua ti like nikikuwa na hii 5,000 tuna save pamoja, yani kuna hiyo ku make decision yani uninterrupted. I love it.
Alafu pia you see when you are single, kuna hii saying like ati mpatane mjengane pamoja. I don't know how to feel about it, but venye uko peke yako jijenge.
Yes.
Usikuwa unangoja unatafuta, because I know some people are addicted to finding each other, and then were like they are just attracted to your struggles ya struggle pamoja. You don't have to, by the way.
On this channel we do not glorify problems. We do not. We glorify being free and soft being life. Happy and soft life. Yeah. I love a situation where like me, I'm doing my own things. Yeah. My husband is doing my husband is doing his own things. Yani tunakuja ana share vitu about his company, his challenges, vitu zenye ame experience, and me I share mine, rather than mnapatana mnaanzisha company pamoja, you go together as in evil. Because I'm sure, like for instance, mimi I am a creative person, like I'm a creative. Yeah. So far kwa watu wenye nimedate, there is barely a creative. So kuna vitu zenye mimi nitataka kufanya by myself, nikikuja is interesting even to tell. Yeah. Na yeye pia akuje aniambie, you see, like isikwe mmepatana mko wadogo, mko sijui campus ama ndo you're just starting life, you start one company. It's very good to start a company together, lakini yani that's all you know. I feel like it's good to be diverse. Yeah. I love the diversity.
I have a point. Sasa nimeongeza point ingine. Is you get to travel without over explaining yourself to somebody. Unaona kama example poa, let me just use hii basha nime happen this weekend. When you're single,
you've seen the memes.
Yeah, when you're single, you just go to basha. Yeah. You don't have to explain to anyone. Mtu afikirie venye anafikiria. But when you're in a relationship, bana, hey, hata kama when si mwenye umeenda basha, umebaki nyumbani, and then your partner ameenda basha, there's just so much negativity being filled, which is not a good mental space to be at.
Yeah.
Just...
So Mimi, my last point on the pros is when you're single, it's easier to make major sacrifices. Yeah, for instance, venye nilitoka ile job ingine, I wanted to move to Mombasa. Yeah, like I thought about it, and I feel like it's easier because me personally, me nikiingia in a relationship, when I am in a relationship, serious relationship and not dating,
serious,
because I will be very considerate of this person. Na mimi personally, long distance, clearly it's not working. I've tried a few it's not working, so I'll be considerate. Most probably I would not even think about something like that. So yeah, just being able to make major sacrifices, like just up and living,
and go to Mombasa or Malindi and
start a new life. There are no too many attachments.
Hata ukipata job, ukitiwa job mali pengine. It's funny because in generation yetuko, someone is turning a job down because your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah, I have. As you see, my job, I have. And sasa zingine hata you don't have to tell your partner. Na si makosa ya partner yako. Ni ile tu yenye pia wewe partner yako kwa situation most probably ata make. Though for men it's very easy to just up and leave.
There is something I wrote kwa status that rattles some people, but it's true.
Yeah, it's
when you may sacrifice that woman, when you may sacrifice so much, umeacha job yako, umeitwa because your husband ama boyfriend amekwambia siende. I just pray apate your job ya kuenda mbali na chague your job ya kuacha hapo, and then you'll realize men will always put themselves first. Now this is not to trash men, but it's the reality of life. By the way,
kuna place nilisoma men have very high standards. Yeah. Men have very high standards, so sometimes borrow and leave from men, because a man, he will leave. Yeah. Watu wangapi tunajua baba zao walikuwa na wako out of town, but how many mama zao kwa ipata? And no, it's not like ati mama yao kupata ati the opportunity alipata, but mama atafikiria sijui nini. Like as a woman, put yourself first. Kaa hapo chini ufikirie, think about it by yourself. I know you are a mother, you are a wife, you are a girlfriend. Think about yourself. Yeah.
Wanasemanga men practice self-love, women only preach self-love. Start acting like men. Practice self-love, acha tu kupreach.
Mi nasemanga hata kama you are married and you have children, ukitoka uende kufanya kazi town nyingine, imagine your children will not die.
They will not. Your husband will not die. Okay. Na kama ni wakucheat tu watu ukikaa hapo bado.
Hata mko mnafanya kazi kampuni moja, mko na the same schedule.
Hata we boy when you turn down opportunities because of your girlfriend. Yeah. Imagine just love yourself. Yeah.
You can make it work. Unajua I feel like kama already mna date and then your opportunity kuje, I think it's easier than kama ni before.
Now I feel like if someone really wants you to grow in life in all angles, ata could discourage ama ata get upset when you get a better opportunity somewhere else.
Yeah, that's about it for the pros. Like, but my favorite yenye tushasema ni dating, like dating around.
Dating is awesome.
It's amazing. You get to learn a lot. You get to meet amazing people. You get to meet stupid people. You get to meet all types of people, and that helps you to know what you want and what you don't.
And then you get to just see and be like, wow, even when I tolerate for relationship.
Yeah.
The cons. Wacha tuende kwa cons.
Yes.
The cons are not so tough. For me, the first one is you get too comfortable being single, and being alone, you become selfish with your time, with yourself, with everything. And me too. There's a guy I was talking to, and then they were like, me, I've been single for so long. I don't know what I would do with a girlfriend. And it's sad because inapeana impression ye hizi ma memes ama hizi ma quotes news that going around, you have to be extraordinary to make me in any want in my life. I've been single for so long. So someone has to jump on hoops to show you they are worthy of being with you. It's a bit too selfish.
Kama mimi personally, my tolerance has
low.
It's very low.
You see this wrongly, you're out.
Yeah, you're out. Because I'm like, I live alone. I am comfortable. As in, why should I struggle? Sometimes in a raise standards, sometimes to a bit of a toxic level.
Yeah, you become way too selfish.
Mimi, I've realized that I'm a bit too selfish. Like, one wrong move,
and you're out.
Yes.
Be warned.
Anyway,
your first con.
My first con, I don't have many cons, but my first con is sometimes you experience loneliness. Sometimes unataka tu ule mtu wa kushare naye vitu, kuwa just transparent with them when you. Yes, I have friends for that, but yani kuna ule tu mtu mmoja, sometimes mtu wa kucuddle weekend.
I can't come and cuddle with you. You know that.
And you miss sex. Kuna hiyo a bit of loneliness.
Me, let me tell you, in June, I've just been struggling to sleep, by the way. Sometimes I just find myself crying myself to sleep. Because it's so hard, it's so lonely, you don't have someone to hold you, unasikia baridi, you don't have someone to tell you like everything is. Kwanza when you're going through a tough time, you can talk to your friends, but unajua ukienda home, you need those cuddles and snogs and just words of affirmation followed with dick.
Yes. Tuliambiwa on our last video ati we are single and we are talking about relationships. Let us now talk about things that we can relate.
My second point, constantly. Sometimes you feel like you're missing out on love. Aki, I scroll to a sa guy, God, when? Like, when? Like, there's so many amazing couples. Apart from IG, like, most of my friends, like, some of them have amazing relationships. You're just like, ama ni mimi. Ama, like, there is those days. Tunaulizana kwani ama ni sisi
we are the problem.
Ama we are being too harsh.
We are the problem.
You get that. Sometimes you feel like you're missing out on love, but all in good time, I guess.
So my second con is this is something that actually irritates me.
You won't.
This is something that actually irritates me. I'll just combine it. Married women are uncomfortable around you, especially when their husbands are around. And the thing is, na mostly ni like watu wenye mko kwa the same circles. And kwanza wale watu wenye wako worried ndio wale wenye hata husband yao hata hujaimwangalia.
Imagine.
You know, the fact that I'm single does not mean that I'm desperate or I want your husband. I do not want. Imagine hata kwanza nakwambia. Kwanza wenye wanakonga hivyo ndio wenye yani mpaka unamhurumianga na wewe mtu ndio mtu uliamua kwa.
There is this thing called standards.
Yeah, there's standards. Alafu and type as well. Alafu, yes, I'm single, but I am not coming to take your husband. Staki, there are a lot of single men.
Even if your husband is attractive, it doesn't mean he's wanted.
Yeah. Now, if I wanted to date like a married man, I would not date a married man in my circles. I'm a husband ya mtu mwenye najua.
Away team bana.
Bana, yeah, like away game. Alafu tena kuna hii ya watu kukwambia utapata tu usijali, relax. Huku kwa streets nakwambia there is a lot of fun. Hata mimi sitaki kutoka kwa streets by the way. Hadi mimi niki like mtu akitaka kunidate niko like shit. Sasa nianze kuwa committed to this one person. Sasa niache huku kwa streets there is a lot of fun actually.
There is.
Yeah, so ati utapata tu usijali, God's timing. Niko like chill.
I remember like there was this one time me and a friend of mine tulikuwa tuna house hunt. So tukaenda kwa building fulani, there was no caretaker ama namba ya call caretaker, and then there was a man alikuwa amesimama kwa balcony na alikuwa hapo peke yake. So I looked up, nilikuwa nataka kumwambia like kama niweza tuitia caretaker, and then the wife came and she was looking at us vibaya, and we were just like we just want a house sana jina bodi yako.
Yeah, but there a while back I think tuki house hunt. Sio kama ni wewe tuli experience na wewe. Kuna apartments wanakataza ati single women. Yeah, kuna apartments wanasema
ilikuwa around hapa penye tuna.
I'm not sure. Ati they claim ati single women kutakuwa na like a lot of men in and out ama cases za husbands za watu kwa apartment. Like people just need to chill.
Hata kuna apartments yenye ya single women peke yake unaambiwa hiyo apartment kama uko na mtu wako usiende.
Yeah. Imagine people need to chill. As in kwanza watu wenye wanasemanga hivyo ndo hata hujai angalia mtu wake twice ama yani ukimwangalia hivi kwanza unamhurumia, unashangaa wewe ulipataje bibi naenda sasa kwa wale duko like just relax. If you are in a relationship, enjoy it. Leave the single women alone. Focus on your relationship. Yeah. Unajua hiyo mimi na feeling hiyo ni kama ku project insecurities.
Yeah. Yeah. My third point is sometimes self-love makes you build a wall instead of building bridges. Sometimes unajipenda sana bako unakuwa toxic like huyu mtu unaona mtu anakuambia ati come Netflix and chill. Huyo mtu amenibebaje like,
lakini watu wa Netflix and chill wakuja kwangu me by the I stopped talking. I just don't.
Ule mtu ati let me know when you're free we can go out.
I'll never be free. Just tell me, hey, I want to take you out for coffee, I want to take you out for a drink on Thursday at 5 p.m.
Let me tell you like I won't, but ukiniuliza like unaona that's a wall. Mimi mtu akiniuliza hivyo tayari I see like this is not someone serious. Mtu akwambia ati they keep telling you how they want to meet up with you, how they want to see you, and then you're like, okay, let me know when and where. Ati soon. Let me know soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
There's someone who I know will watch this video. I told, stop feeling guilty.
Yeah.
You are acting like you owe me. Every time tukiongea, ati we need to go for coffee. Oh, we need to go for dinner. Oh, stop it. Yeah. You do not owe me. It's okay. Siku yenye utataka kuniambia, me I really like forward men. Yeah. I like a man who tells me, Faith, are you available on Friday at 6 p.m? Nakwambia I'll be available. I'll make time. But mtu mwenye ati niambie tu siku utakuwa free, ati uko free leo, ati
ama soon, ati soon, mimi niko busy, I'll tell you soon. Just bye, boy, bye. Yeah.
Na by the way, if you told me last time ati utaniambia siku yenye uko available to the date, tukiongea next time, don't feel the need to say, oh, by the way, tutapanga. Sawa, I got it. Like, I can understand the language that we're communicating. Yeah. So when tutapanga, na tutapanga, it's okay. Now, by the way, it's very okay
for you to say, I don't want to go on a date with you.
Ama, to just be friends without going on dates or anything. It's okay. Like, have peace. Be peaceful. Find peace. Stop being uncomfortable. Relax. Relax.
Your third point?
I'm done. Me, I just had 2 cons.
My other con is you become a little bit opinionated about other people's relationships and situationships. It's wanasema na coach anajua kucheza better than the players because uko nje una watch kila kitu. Yeah. So you find yourself umekuwa very opinionated about someone's relationship baka hata kama alikuwa anataka advice anakuangalia like na siko ubaya though. Siko ubaya. Unahurumia tu mtu unasema wa akiwa easy ndio mtu ana go through. Yeah, because I feel like looking from outside ni kama tuseme mkienda marriage counseling, mtu mwenye anasaidia ni third party because from nje ndo anaweza kuwa na unbiased opinion. And the last point, this was given to us courtesy of Faith's cousin. You miss consistent sex, not just sex, consistent sex. You know, like dry spell sometimes inaweza kukuchapa. Alafu sometimes utakuza wewe fanya unakaa hivyo unaweza kosa sex. Unaweza because watu wenye wako available after you kae bila. Consistent sex is good. It's good. It's good. Kwanza when it comes with a dash of commitment. Chef kiss. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I think anyway, sneaky links don't work for me, by the way. Unajua sneaky links alafu unarudi nyumbani unalalanga tupatano kilia because umeshakadoliwa one night and then lakini pia sneaky links sometimes unakuwa na drama, sometimes unapatana mara moja mtu ana disappear, sometimes there is a lot going on. Your sex ni kama dozi ya dawa. But also me I like sneaky links because because hakuna hiyo commitment you good mornings you good after stop it wewe sipendi by the way sina shindanga nikicomplain hapa mtu akaanza kunisalimia if there are sneaky link as kusalamia kila saa. Not every time, like check up on me once in a while. So every day good morning, what are you eating, good after, what is it? Kama unataka relationship sema tu. Cause by them unaweza kuwa very compatible sexually but as a person no. Yeah, I think most sneaky links unakwanga hivyo like sexually mnaelewana kabisa lakini ukikaa hivi na huyo mtu mnakosana every second. Kuna wengine ni a whole package lakini hataki ku behave, hataki kuwa available, hataki kukuambia can you be my girl. Well guys, that's it for today. If you have any points that we have not talked about, please feel free to share it with us on our comment section, our IG and our TikTok. We'll be posting videos hapo pia. And thank you so much. We got amazing feedback on our last video. Thank you so much. We are very happy to be back as well. And Eleni kuandika hapo kwa comments, we love it. We read all of them. We try to respond to all of them. Please reach out to us on Instagram, on TikTok. This is the beginning to amazing content and amazing interaction between us and you. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.